No one stood up to the billionaire until a janitor risked everything to save her. The lobby of the Harlow Tower shimmered like a palace of glass and steel. Crystal chandeliers cast soft, golden light over marble floors, and the air hummed with the quiet confidence of wealth and power. Everyone moved with polished purpose, suits, briefcases, hushed phone calls, except for Clara. Clara, a young intern with tired eyes and a frayed backpack, stood trembling near the elevator bank. She clutched a manila envelope to her chest like a shield. Inside it was proof, emails, documents, photos, that Michael Harlow, the billionaire CEO of Harlow Global, had orchestrated a cover-up that bankrupted a small family farm to seize their land for a new development. She'd stumbled upon it by accident, and now she was going to expose him. But before she could reach the press room on the 20th floor, he appeared. Michael Harlow descended the grand staircase like a storm wrapped in a tailored suit. His eyes, cold and calculating, locked onto Clara. The lobby fell silent. People turned away, pretending not to see. Security guards stiffened, but didn't move. No one dared interfere, not with him. "Clara," he said, voice smooth as silk but laced with ice, "let's not make a scene. Hand over the documents. You'll keep your job. You'll even get a bonus." She shook her head, tears welling. "Those people lost everything, their home, their livelihood, because of you." Harlow's smile didn't reach his eyes. "The world runs on decisions, Clara, not feelings. Give me the envelope." She stepped back. Her heel caught on the edge of a plush rug. She stumbled, and that's when the man in the gray uniform stepped forward. Ethan Cole, the night janitor, had just finished mopping the West Wing. He wasn't supposed to be here during business hours, but he'd stayed late to fix a leak in the women's restroom. He'd seen everything. "Leave her alone," Ethan said, his voice quiet but firm. The lobby froze. Harlow turned slowly, eyebrows raised as if amused by a stray dog barking at a lion. "Excuse me?" Harlow scoffed. "Do I know you?" "No, sir," Ethan replied, wiping his hands on his uniform. "But I know what's right." "Huh. You clean floors for a living. You have no idea what's at stake here." "I know that threatening a young woman in public isn't leadership. It's cowardice." A gasp rippled through the room. Someone dropped a coffee cup. It shattered on the floor, but no one moved to clean it up. Harlow's face darkened. "Security, remove this man." But the guards hesitated. Clara, emboldened by Ethan's courage, straightened her shoulders. "If you hurt him, the whole world will see this video." She held up her phone, recording. Harlow's eyes narrowed. For the first time, uncertainty flickered across his face. Ethan didn't flinch. "You think power is money and influence, but real power is standing up when it costs you everything. I have nothing to lose, but I won't let you bully someone who's trying to do the right thing." Something shifted in the room. A young lawyer in the corner pulled out her phone and started recording too. Then another, and another. Within seconds, a dozen screens glowed with the truth unfolding in real time. Harlow glanced around, realizing he'd lost control, not of the situation, but of the narrative. 2 days later, the video went viral. #StandWithClara trended worldwide. News outlets picked up the story. The documents she held revealed not just one cover-up, but a pattern of ruthless exploitation. Investors pulled out, Board members resigned, and Harlow Global faced federal investigation. But the real miracle wasn't the downfall of a corrupt empire. It was the ripple effect of one man's quiet courage. Ethan Cole, the janitor, became an unlikely symbol of integrity. A local college offered him a full scholarship to study social justice. Clara founded a nonprofit to help families victimized by corporate greed. And the farm? Donated back to the original owners by a coalition of community donors inspired by Ethan's act. At a small gathering months later, Clara handed Ethan a framed photo of the restored farmhouse, now blooming with sunflowers. She said, "You gave me the courage to speak, but you gave everyone hope that ordinary people can change the world." Ethan smiled. "I just did what anyone would have done." "No," she said gently, "that's the point. No one else did." In a world that often rewards silence and obedience, Ethan's choice reminded us all that bravery isn't about titles or wealth. It's about seeing injustice and saying, "Not on my watch." If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe to ACA Story Tales for more real-life inspired stories of courage, compassion, and the extraordinary power of ordinary people. Because sometimes the quietest voices speak the loudest truths. And remember, you never know whose life you'll change just by standing up. Thanks for watching.